Hi children, so let's start learning grammar. Now in this video, before I start with new topic, I want to give you the answers of your worksheet number 1 which I gave you in my previous video based on kinds of sentences. So here are your answers. You can check from here all your answers and you can also give marks to yourself. Fine, I hope all your answers are correct and you have scored 10 out of 10. Now moving on to our next topic, that is subject versus predicate. This is very important topic. We need to identify subject and predicate in our sentence. So children, you need to understand that sentence basically has two components or two parts. One is subject and the another one is predicate. Now let us go into detail. Let us try to understand what is a subject and what is a predicate. So I have made a chart for you so that it would be easy for you to understand what is a subject and what is a predicate. Fine. So in the category of subject, basically subject is that part of a sentence which names the person, place, animal or thing we are talking about, and the predicate tells us something about the subject, or we can say that it tells us that what the subject is doing or what the subject is. Fine. Or basically it describes the noun or pronoun. There are many points related to subject which you need to remember. I have already mentioned and you can see on the screen that first thing which is very important, that any subject, any person, any place or any animal or anything, whatever will be our topic of speaking, that will give us subject, and rest part of the sentence which is going to describe our noun or pronoun, that will be our predicate. Now the second thing which you need to know is that subject usually comes first, but sometimes it can be put after the predicate. Now example, she has a good memory. Now you can see the red word she. Here she is the subject. Here comes the teacher. Now in this particular example, the subject is used after the predicate. The teacher, this is our subject. Now another thing which you need to understand about subject is that in case of imperative sentences, the subject is missing. For example, sit down. Now here I'm asking you to sit down. So I'm talking to you. So the subject you is understood and that is why it is missing. Now in fourth point, you need to know that to understand complete subject, we need to take who or what we are talking about plus all of the descriptive words that go with it. So to understand this particular thing, you can go through the example. Now the big hungry green crocodile dragged a deer from the river bank. Okay, now here we are not only talking about just a crocodile, we are talking about the big hungry green crocodile. Okay, so all these words which are describing that particular crocodile, they will be considered under the category of subject. So we are not going to underline only crocodile as our subject. We are going to take all these words, all the descriptive words about that crocodile as our subject. So in this sentence, the big hungry green crocodile is our subject, and rest part of the sentence, dragged a deer from the river bank, this is our predicate. Now similarly, you can also understand through more example as we have mentioned in the column of predicate. Akbar was a great emperor. Now here Akbar is our subject, was a great emperor. This is something which is describing Akbar. So it is our predicate. Sheila reads English novels. So here reads English novels. These are These words give us predicate. I hope subject and predicate is clear to you. Now to make it more clear, let's do some examples so that it will be easy for you to identify subject and predicate. So let us take our first example. The boy with blue eyes live in front of my house. Okay. So here our subject is the boy with blue eyes. Okay. So it is not only the boy, we are going to take all the words which are describing that particular boy. Second one is he reads one page every day. So our subject is he. The earth revolves around the sun. What is our subject? The earth. And rest part of the sentence is predicate. A lazy old man ran very fast. So here a lazy old man. This is our subject. So you are not going to underline only old man. Fine. So all the words which are describing that particular man, you are going to take all them together and that will give you your subject. His legs and arms were covered with mud. In this sentence, his legs, we are talking about his legs as well as his arms. So we are talking about legs and arms. So this is our subject. And rest part of the sentence is predicate. Mohini lives in Dubai and speaks Arabic. So here we are talking about Mohini. So Mohini is our subject. The notebook with brown cover is mine. So I'm talking about the notebook which is having brown cover. Okay, so you are going to take all the words together for subject and is mine will be your predicate. Rahim's brothers went to the market. Now here I am not talking about only Rahim. I am talking about Rahim's brothers. Okay, so this is your subject. Shalini or Rima will take you to the market. So I am talking about Shalini or Rima. So both are your subject. I have no interest in mathematics. So here I am talking about I. So in this sentence, I is the subject. So I hope all your doubts related to subject and predicate is clear. Okay children, bye bye.